Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said to take all 8 of these, even though I'm doing 6 card readings for my singles and 6 card reading for my couples. But it was very clear that you needed 8. So we have the 2 of Staffs, the King of Pentacles. Oh, the Sun, beautiful. King of Staff, we have a lot of people showing up. High Priestess, the Lovers, oh my gosh. 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the 2 of Pentacles. Oh wow, this is a big love month for you, Gemini. Okay. So we have the Lover showing up. That is the ultimate sign of love, of relationship, of connection. And it's showing up, and so is the Sun and the High Priestess. So this is like a month that you are going to be solidifying a really important relationship in your life. Like this is the month that you're going to say, yes. You'll look back and say, that's when I knew. That's when I connected with someone. And it's going to be, you're going to have a choice. You might even be connecting with 2 different people. We have the King of Staffs, which is a fire sign, so that's Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And then we also have a Pentacle sign showing up, so that's Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And they're both showing up, and they're linked with the Sun, so I feel like this is a good situation. So I think there's going to be more of a love relationship with the Earth sign for you, Gemini. And then with the Staff sign, it could be, just a really great friendship. It could be a connection with, a family member. Especially, I kind of see it as, the King of Staffs is, with the Sun, it could be a male figure that you respect, somebody who you've always held to a high standard. And also, I'm getting the sense too that for some of you, it's actually going to be an adult child. So an adult son or daughter that all of a sudden you're going to see them for their splendor and for their level of royalty in your life. So it's going to be a really good month for that. Now we do have the number 2 showing up in 3 different locations. So we have the 2 of Staffs, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 High Priestess. So this is building, gaining knowledge, moving forward with it, knowing what the foundation needs to be, and now starting to build it. 2 of Staffs is definitely having the fire and the passion to do so. And 2 of Pentacles is asking you to balance out your earthly realm, balance out your finances, your work, family levels, and make sure that everything's in order. While the High Priestess is saying, no worries. Even though you have these 2 showing up, you are going to be able to balance this new romance. You're going to be able to balance this new relationship within your life. You have the capacity to go in and out of all the different realms and make them work. Now, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is the only card that is just a little bit iffy here. And with the 9 of Pentacles reverse, it's really saying you're questioning what you want for happiness. Where is your happiness? How is that going to happen? And I think the reason why you're going to be questioning it is because you're going to have an overwhelming amount of happiness happen through March. You're going to feel connected. You're going to feel love. And you're going to feel in different locations and with different people. And so once you have that, it's oh, wait a minute, is all this going to leave me? Is all this going to, is it all a facade? Is it all just a dream? But, this is not major arcana, okay? So this is something you can shift, and this is something you can change, all right? It's just a warning of making sure not to go into that dark place, that dark, sad place when you have so much happiness and joy around you. It's real, Gemini. It's real. So let's pull the universal love card. Before I pull the universal love cards, I do also want to say that a lot of this will be happening at the beginning of the month, and by the end of the month, you might feel a little depleted, and that's why you're trying to figure out how to balance it. But it's, even though you may feel a little depleted by the end of the month, you're depleted with joy and happiness. Okay, so I have sorrow. Ooh, interesting. And transience. Oh, interesting. So this sorrow card being pulled up, like this reading is so positive and so happy that I'm actually going to pull a card with it from my tarot deck just to see what that's all about, to get a really good read on it. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay. So the Queen of Cups in reverse popped up. This makes so much sense. All right, let me see. You can see it from here. There we go. So this Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who has passed, is somebody who is no longer with you, and you're just feeling sorrow that they can't see you with these people and see you happy. All right, so it's actually this, I wish they could be here to see this. I wish they were here with me so that they could see that I've made it, to see that I've made connection, that I found somebody worthwhile. Like, you want to introduce these people to someone who is no longer with you. And so with this, especially with transients popping up, it's saying they're always with you. And since the High Priestess also popped up, I know that there is a part of you that is like, gosh, I just wish they were here with me. I wish I had this person still here. But like the High Priestess here in this place, you have the capacity to still talk and connect with people from beyond. And do not forget that even though this Queen of Cups may be gone, and this is in the reverse, so, oftentimes Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who is manipulative, is, passive-aggressive, is very needy. But, this is not what I'm getting from this reading at all. What I am totally getting from it is that it is somebody from the past, and it is somebody who is no longer in this realm. And they love you, and you want them to be a part of your life. I do, for some of you, also get the sense that with this Queen of Cups in reverse, Gemini, that, they may not be, they may not have transitioned into another realm. They may still be on this earth, but they are no longer an active part of your life. And you're wishing that they were, and that you're wishing that they were part of your life. And they're not. And so you just have to let that go, and you have to let go and be okay with going in and out of this life in this world without them there. Without them to see you and to guide you and to love you, because you have so much love this month, so much joy and happiness in March. It is just like overwhelming. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that's questioning this, is just a mindset. It could be actually linked to this Queen of Cups in reverse, because it kind of planted that idea that happiness and joy will elude you, is not for you. And so you have to let that go. But man, my single Geminis, you've got it. You've got a beautiful month ahead for love. All right. You've got two amazing people showing up who, want to be there for you. And you've got the lovers. You have pure, true connection. High Priestess. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for you. It's going to be a good one. All right, so let's move on to couples. All right, Gemini couples. Let's see what's up. So this is for Gemini sun, rising, or moon signs. And this is for people who have an established relationship, an established union. Okay, so let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy, to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What messages do you have for my Gemini couples? Okay, these cards are sticking. Okay. That's so interesting. That's the same kind of spread that happened for the singles too. So... okay, we have Ace of Staffs, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles reversed, We have Temperance reversed, we have Two of Staffs reversed, and we have the Queen of Swords, and then we do have an extra card, the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so we have some stilted growth happening that wants to happen, but just isn't coming in this month. All right, so Ace of Staffs is having a hunch, having an idea in the relationship, and, acting on it. All right, so we have a Queen of Cups that is upright. So those of you who are in a relationship with a water sign, so that could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's going to be a really good shift, okay? Because Ace of Staffs has to do with passion, has to do with fire, with know-how. And so I feel like you guys may have, just because the Ace of Staffs is here, is that you may have had a rough patch beforehand and now, like, not connecting, not feeling, sensual, not feeling connected in the physical realm. And now this month, it's going to start shifting around. It's going to start shifting around. In fact, the pendulum might even swing a little too far to the physical, and that you guys are ravaging each other all the time and not feeling, and forgetting to balance all the other aspects of your life. And those of you who are in a relationship with an air sign, so that could be Aquarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, your fellow ones, Gemini, those of you who are in relationship with your fellow air signs, it's a little bit rougher. It's a little bit rougher this month, okay? With the Two of Staffs in reverse, and then I also have Temperance, and that's going to affect everyone, actually. Having this kind of situation, it really says like you're having a tough time seeing where it's going. You're having a tough time balancing your life and their life together. And it doesn't feel like there's this connection. Now, I'm not saying that you guys are going to break up. I'm not saying that that's, that there's divorce in the future. But I am saying that there is a disconnect happening. All right. And so that you do have a chance of connecting if you reach out to them. You are going to have to reach out to your partner and say, we need to connect. We need to have that connection. And the Ace of Swords is saying you have to do it in the physical way because communication is at an all-time low. Remember in March too, we are going to be starting a Mercury retrograde. So connection and communication, verbal communication is not going to be the most effective for a lot of people, especially since, Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, so you have to be careful about that during Mercury retrogrades. So, kind of skip over talking and touch each other, hold each other's face, hold each other's hands and look into each other's eyes and touch one another to let each other know how you feel, all right, and to reconnect with one another. The Temperance in reverse is saying things are really kind of out of whack. More so for, if those who are dating air signs. But, everyone is going to be feeling this. I feel like since the Queen of Cups kind of popped up, those with water signs are going to have an easier time of reconnecting. They're going to be able to reach out physically to each other and say, hold me, touch me, be with me, easier. Not saying that they're not going to have problems, but they can just, go over that hump the easiest. But everyone's going to have to face that this month. You're going to have to face that reconnection. And if you don't, that's when it could spiral out of balance, when it could, spiral out of that new beginning. So remember to touch one another. So let's pull the Universal Love cards. Let's pull two of them. Yep, this is one. Reflection. And, this one. Tantric union, exactly. Okay, so reflect on where you are. Find your base, your foundation. Find your solid, and then reconnect with your partner.